Hi everyone, this is Chef Weber and today I'm gonna prepare a very simple and my favorite dish, which is a pan-seared sea bass with seared scallops and a lemon beurre blanc. Sounds difficult, but it's not. It's very easy. Let me show you the ingredients. So we have got sea bass that we have got fresh from Turkey. We have got some fresh scallops that are sitting on the ice so that they can maintain the temperature. I got some butter over here. Then here I've got some turned potatoes, some sugar snap peas, some green peas that have been blanched and shelled, some baby broccolini, saffron which we have broiled, potato peeled. We'll be cutting straw potatoes from that. I will be showing you later. And over here I've got a tray for a mise en place for beurre blanc. So it's got white wine vinegar, lemon juice, fine chopped shallots, heavy cream and lemon. We'll be taking a lemon zest out of it. So let's start. To begin with, we'll start with a saffron infused turned potato. To make that, we'll need vegetable stock. So we'll cook our potatoes in the vegetable stock, which we will be infusing with saffron. Now the saffron, we have already broiled it. So what happens when you broil the saffron is it releases more flavor and more color into the liquor. So that's what we are looking for. So let's put it on the high heat. So over there I've got my saffron and I've got my potatoes. So for this recipe we are looking for 5 potatoes approximately. So these are turned potatoes, these are classic French technique. Now I'll be adding a pinch of saffron. The saffron's from India, from Kashmir. And not to forget some salt. Whenever you're making any root vegetable, when you're boiling very root vegetable, it is very important that you add salt in the beginning so that the salt goes inside. Now let's keep it on the back flame and let it boil. Now the second step of the recipe is the lemon beurre blanc. Now lemon beurre blanc is a classic French sauce which means butter white. So as you have guessed it already, it has got butter, it has got cream and it has got lemon, white wine and white wine vinegar and shallots. So let's start with shallots. We'll add a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Put it on a high heat. Add the shallots. Now we need to sweat these shallots a little. Make sure not to color them, just to sweat them a little so that they infuse and they release their sweetness. And for 30 seconds. Once it's done, I've got some black peppercorns that I'll be putting in that. And let us saute it as well. Next, I have white wine and I've got white wine vinegar. So lemon beurre blanc is a sauce that has got a vinegar base and it's topped up with butter. So that's the basics about it. So we'll add our white wine. We'll let it reduce. We'll let it reduce to half. Now you can see that all the alcohol is getting burnt away. So that's what we are looking for. Now we'll add our white wine vinegar. Meanwhile our water has started coming to a slow simmer over here. Potatoes are getting done. You can see a lovely color in the potatoes, in the water. So now we'll put it on a simmer and we'll let it reduce and bring it to the half. By the time it's getting reduced and getting turned to half, let's cut our straw potatoes. So straw potatoes are a very basic, very simple garnish. So it's nothing but potatoes that have been cut very thinly into a julienne and deep fry, and this will go as a topping. Make sure your knives are sharp. That much will be enough. So now lay them nicely. So there you have it, thin slices of potatoes. Now let's transfer it on a tray so that we remove the excess moisture. So we have a tray lined up with a J cloth. It will take out all the moisture and it will not make the potatoes soggy. Meanwhile, let's look at our reduction. Reduction is going. Our potatoes are boiling. They are getting color. So everything looks nice. It smells very nice. So we have our fryer over here to make our straw potatoes. So the temperature needs to be somewhere around 160 to 170. No need to be very hot, because what will happen, your potatoes will burn down. Just to scatter them around in your fryer. There you go. Now the time has come to add cream, heavy cream. We got heavy cream. We'll add it into the mix. And give it a nice stir. Our potatoes are getting done, nice and golden, very nice and golden. That's the secret. The temperature has to be less, approximately at 160 to 170, not more, not less. And there you have it, golden brown crispy potatoes. That will go as a garnish to our dish. Now we'll transfer it on our kitchen towel and put it under the pass. Over here we have our cream getting reduced, and now is the time to start preparing for the fish and the scallops. So we'll take a pan, put it on a high heat. We'll add a little bit of oil and we'll add a little bit of butter. Why we add oil and butter? So that the butter doesn't melt off. Because butter has a very low boiling point. So what oil does it prevents it from browning and it prevents it from becoming black. So a couple of spoons of butter. We keep butter here only because we need to add butter to our sauce when the cream reduces. Now let's take our fish. So our fish is sitting nicely on ice. I've got again a J cloth over there. So I'll pat dry my fish, because whenever you're cooking a fish or any seafood that have a skin on top, you have to make sure that it is totally dry and there is no moisture. Also, I'll take my scallops and I'll put them on the J cloth again, so that any excess moisture that's there is removed, and I'll cover it with a J cloth. cream's getting reduced. It's about to reach the thick consistency that we are looking for. Maybe a couple of minutes more and we are good to go. Potatoes are getting done. They also look good. My butter is done. Let's start cooking the fish. So I've got some salt over here. So we'll season both the sides. I'll be seasoning scallops and fish together. Okay. Now, as you see that the fish has skin on it, so whenever you put any seafood that has skin on it, it has to go skin side down, and your flame has to be high. So there it goes. Press it for a second or so that it doesn't curl up, stays flat and crispy. Same with the second fillet. Press it a little and we cook it for a minute on this side and then we flip it. Meanwhile our cream has reduced, it has thickened down. Now we'll add a little bit of lime zest. Lime juice, my apologies. Secret ingredient into this recipe is lemon zest. So what this lemon zest does is it brings out a freshness in the dish. So it's got a lot of butter, it has got a lot of cream. So what it does, it makes it light, it makes it fresh. Let's check our fish. Oh, nice and crispy. This is what we're looking for. I'll throw in a couple of sprigs of thyme and a couple of garlic. And we bake it. Our cream is reduced. We'll season it with salt a little before we start adding butter. Fish looks nice and done. We'll remove the fish in a tray. Keep it under the pass. Wait for the plating. Now in the same pan, we'll sear the scallop. So again, bring it to heat. Start placing the scallops. Start always when you're cooking scallops, you start clockwise so that you know which one you have put first and which one you need to turn first. The scallop is a very delicate meat and it cooks very fast. A couple of seconds. We're looking for a golden brown color. Now we finish this with little butter. and a touch of lemon juice. That's our scallops. Scallops are done. We'll put them on the J cloth. Now our cream has thickened. Now we'll slowly start adding the butter. We have the whisk over here. I'll switch it on. So when you are adding butter, the sauce doesn't need to boil. It just needs to simmer. And then the emulsion will start. We'll add a little bit more butter. I'll keep little butter for my vegetables. Now to finish it, just a touch of cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is spicy, so be careful when you are using it. Don't put too much. Okay, let's do a taste test, because that's the secret to any good food. Keep on tasting. Needs a little salt, and it's good to go. Let's strain the sauce. Now the secret to this sauce is this sauce needs to stay warm. If you boil this sauce or you keep it at a place that is very hot, it will split. So we keep it under the pass and we wait for our potatoes to finish, and then we plate. Press everything, make sure you take out all the juices. That's the flavor. So don't throw anything. And that's your sauce. We'll keep it on the pass. Yeah. Let's check our potatoes. This should be done by now. Yep. We'll check it with a skewer. If it comes out clean without any resistance, then it's done. So we'll transfer our potatoes as well. Look at the color. Just look at the color. Okay, this is part of the plating. We'll go on the pass. Now finally, we'll do the vegetables that are part of the garnish. So I've got some snow peas, some broccoli leaves, and some shelled peas. So a little bit of olive oil in the pan. A little bit of butter. Because butter is always good. Always good. We have our broccoli. We have our snow peas. Ooh! Fire! Little bit of salt. Mind it, you already put butter, so there's salt in that. So just a little bit of salt, a little bit of cracked pepper. Transfer it on the pan. We keep it in the pan. In the same pan, we will saute a little bit of green peas that we have.
separately because I want to use it as a garnish. That's why I did not mix it with the regular vegetables. So just saute it a little, warm it up. This also goes in the pan. Give on the pass. So now we have everything. We have our lemon beurre blanc, our smooth velvet sauce. We have our sea bream. We have scallops. We have straw potatoes, crispy. We have sauteed vegetables, and we have got our saffron infused potato fondants. Now let's plate. That's our plate. So we'll start with a couple of broccolini. Couple of snow peas or sugar snap peas. Some people call them sugar snap peas as well. You don't need to blanch them and keep them. You just need to saute it in butter and they cook in that time. And it says very crispy. Got some green peas that we sauteed on the side here. Some over here. How can I forget my saffron infused potatoes? They look so lovely. So one maybe on this side, one maybe on this side over here. Oh, lovely sea bream. Scallops. I've kept these separate so that I can put them on the top as well. Okay. I've got some beautiful microgreens. So I've got some walnut, some sugar snap pea shoots, and some nasturtium. So I'll be using both for garnish. So a couple of leaves of this, couple of pea shoots here and there, and finally the sauce, the beurre blanc. Goes a little here, goes a little here, a little here. Got some sea salt from Malden in France. And last but not the least, the straw potatoes that will add the crunch to this dish. So a couple of them here. Some of them over here. Couple of more nasturtium leaves. And that's it. There you have it. Fancier sea bream with seared scallops and lemon beurre blanc. My way, for you. Please enjoy. Thank you.